Hi guys. Okay, today I'm going to give you one more trick with an M65 field jacket. This trick I learned from a homeless vet back when I was driving a truck back in the 80s, and I want to say it was in Buffalo, New York. And I had seen this guy around a truck stop, and he'd got out of the truck and he got a ride there, do some labor, and then, into the labor they drop you back off the truck stop. And so I had on the back of my truck some wrapped up stuff that was really trash and scrap and stuff that I was going to be hauling to dump in a dumpster somewhere from the site, packing material, that type of thing. And this vet came up and looked at it, and I was getting out of my truck. And he said, could he have that? And I said, sure. Figure he's going to go in an alley somewhere and burn it or whatever. No, he wanted to make insulation for his M65 with it. And so I bought the guy a cup of coffee and watched him on the tailgate of the back of my flatbed transform a regular M65 field jacket, add padding to it. And he said he had done this whenever he was serving in the military, and he had been in Washington State, and he'd be on guard duty and things like that, and he would not have quite enough clothing, but there was something dry and fluffy handily he could utilize. So let me share with you what he was doing. Now, we all know the M65 field jacket. Especially on my channel, we've talked about it quite extensively. And of course, there's the liner that we've talked about. But one of the things about this that when you first got it, or at least when I first got it, and I looked at it, it was like a little odd to me. You have an internal liner. So this is not this material, this is a separate piece of material, and it's sewed in. However, when you look at it, it's sewed in, and then the bottom is not sewed. That was kind of odd, wasn't it? I mean, why didn't they just sew it closed across the bottom? I mean, yeah, I've already talked about how you can get in here and put secret pockets and things into the internal areas and stuff for keeping somebody from, getting money and stuff like that whenever you're on liberty in the bars or something like that. But why didn't they just seal that up? Well, there was a reason for it, something that had came out of World War II, of the idea of being able to lift this up and put stuff up in here. So if you roll this up, it's completely wide open all the way up to the armpit. There's the inside of the sleeve, and there's the arm sleeve. I could pack leaves or something dry in here, pack leaves up in here, and you notice that the cinch cord right here that comes out right there is not on the liner, but is on the outside. So when I pull that cinch cord up, it's going to keep it from falling out of it. So I could take this jacket and lay it out flat on the ground, lift up this internal liner, and put a heavy layer of leaves or something in here for me to sleep tonight, because I ain't got nothing else. I got a poncho and this, like we talked about in the sleep system on the last time. But I could also put it down in the arms, etc., to add more pine leaf, pine straw, dry leaves, anything dry and fluffy that I could pack in there to give me a little bit of extra insulation. And this old vet showed me this trick of being able to, in an emergency when you had nothing else. Of course, the liners are a better choice. What we're talking about is survival. You didn't mean to be caught out here. You came out riding your four-wheeler or your dirt bike and got out in the woods way back yonder in the back, or on your snowmobile or whatever. It's a nice day. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's going to be cold tonight, but right now, this will be fine. And then Murphy's Law happens. And suddenly, this is all I got. The ability to separate the front and the back and pack stuff up in there so that I can have extra layers, even out here on my arms. There's plenty of room between. Look how much space there is between my arm. How much material. Think how many leaves and stuff I could pack in there around that. Pack it and make this thing a big, igloo to zip up and hook up on. And in the front as well. The front is open as well. And that cinch cord comes all the way around here to the front. So I could pack extra insulation in this. Now that had to be a conscious thought by the designers, because we'd come out of World War II and a lot of those guys were improvising a great deal of their uniforms. Field uniforms were, depending on the situation, was being modified in the field for extreme cold, extreme wet, whatever conditions. And so to a point, they kind of turned a blind eye to it and let you do it with your field gear. Of course, they didn't want you to do that officially, but it was done. And this old vet really opened my eyes to the idea of this is all I had, nothing else. I could do this. Later on, when I was on a camp out one time, that it had gone a lot colder than I was expecting it to be. It was supposed to be lows about 52 that night, and so I brought M65 without a liner. And weather conditions changed after we'd already left, and we were going to be gone for 3 days. And there wasn't no cell phones in those days. So when we left on Tuesday, going out there, it was going to be on Thursday, you know, the low was going to be about 52. The weather pattern changed, and whenever it got to be Thursday, the low that morning was 28. And we didn't have a vehicle. We'd been dropped off, and we're out in the middle of the woods where it's a 10-mile walk back out of here. And suddenly I don't have enough. And so it was built up a big old fire, and Blackie improvised. You know, I stuffed some stuff up in here and got myself padded up a little bit more so that even when I covered up with my blankets, a light blanket is what I brought because it wasn't going to be that cold. Suddenly I didn't have enough. And so in an emergency, in a survival situation, a little something for you to carry up here so you ain't got to carry something on your back is, I can take an M65, lift up those two, and pack something dry and fluffy between it to give me a little bit more insulation for when I'm going to be stationary. I can even walk with it if I pull that 6 cord up good and tight and pull it. It's going to hold it and not let it slide all out. Yeah, it's going to settle. We know that. But at least it'll be pinned in there and I'll get some warmth out of it. And that's the thing. Hope you enjoyed this, guys. If you do, please hit that like button before you go. I greatly appreciate it. Until next time, guys, I'm Blackie, wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.